Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the comfy video. So we realized it's been a month since
Almost.
Christin. Well, tomorrow will be a month. When this gets posted, it'll be a month.
Yeah, you just made it foggy.
Sorry. We realized that it's been a month since this lady right here had her surgery, and so I guess we're gonna do.
I did like a 2-week chicken. I think.
Yeah, but I mean it's time to do another one. Another one. A month.
Update.
Yeah. A 1 month update. So you're on. Don't do that. I can't. You're on what, the pureed food stage?
Yes.
And you've been on that how long?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. So you've got another week left? 3 weeks, right?
Let me consult my calendar because that's the best way for me to keep track.
I don't know, for some reason I was thinking the liquid only went out another week after surgery.
The 17th will be my last day of puree.
Anyways, so she's been on pureed for 2 weeks now. Which, I mean, you were excited when you hit the pureed stage officially because you could have
more flavor profiles open
right,
up.
And textures.
No texture.
Yeah.
Still a liquidy consistency. There's a little bit more texture, just not like the texture you're really looking for.
Right, I get that, but in the scope of things, there's more texture than the liquid stuff because you've got like refried beans, and you can have tuna and canned chicken and
pureed
soft fish, like baked fish.
I can have baked fish without having to puree that.
And eggs. So there's texture there.
Yeah.
So you've got 1 more week of pureed, and you're just kind of bored with pureed now, right?
It's not, I don't think it's so much that I'm bored with it, it's just that I want to eat, like,
you want to chew something.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
because even with pureed, you're not really chewing anyway, you chew, like, a little bit just to make sure.
Right.
But other than that, you don't. You're just kind of, it's like pudding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because, like, and it doesn't matter if you take chicken and vegetables and you puree them, they're all going to end up tasting like whatever the dominant vegetable is. Yep. So
yeah, like carrots. They like to ruin your puree food.
So I mean that's really the issue with it. So any issues since
my first vomiting episode?
Yeah, we did talk about that, didn't we?
Yeah.
All right, so have you had any issues since then?
Yeah, 2.
2. What happened?
I think kind of along the same thing. Well, one of them was I did overeat.
Right.
I think because it's still weird getting used to when you're actually full.
Right.
Because it's not the same sensation as like before. So before you would eat and just eat, and then eventually your body would be like, okay, stop. But now it happens a lot sooner, and it's not so much that your body's like, hey, stop. It's more along the lines of, ow.
Yeah.
Or you get the hiccups, or you get like air trying to get out, basically. Like burping almost, but not burping.
Right. It's like a pain in your chest.
Yeah. So I had that one, which was here, and then I had one at work. And that's the day that I had the egg salad.
Well, and I don't necessarily think that was... so for me, like, I can eat scrambled eggs and whatever, but I can't eat boiled eggs. Like, they don't sit well in my stomach. They never have. I think it's because it takes so much to break them down.
Right.
So.
Well, I can eat scrambled eggs like you.
Right.
I think where I went wrong was the different flavors in it.
Yeah, you made some funky.
Well, and the night before it tasted fine.
Right.
To me. But I think once everything sat and
commingled.
Yeah. It maybe made it to where it wasn't as good on my stomach. But I don't know. I haven't tried boiled eggs since
just
then.
Solo.
Yeah.
Well, and remember I've told you, like, since surgery, I've had an issue with, like, sauces, like ketchup and mustard and mayonnaise.
See, and I haven't had that.
Yeah.
Like, I've had sauce on other stuff, like we had a really good, like, teriyaki sauce that for a long time I was putting it on everything because it tasted good and it gave it moisture. Like, tuna is hard to get moisture with if you only put mayonnaise in it.
Right.
I mean, it gets moisture if you only put mayonnaise, but you don't only want to put mayonnaise in the tuna.
Right.
So, in order to flavor the unflavored tuna, I was using the teriyaki sauce. So I can use the teriyaki sauce, and I've had buffalo sauce. That hasn't bothered me. But I don't know if in the egg salad, the mayo, the mustard, because it was sriracha mustard, or the garlic aioli may have upset my stomach.
You
or
put all 3 of those in there?
Yeah. Just
that's
little bits.
That's what upset your stomach. That's too many sauces.
Well, no, and it was just little bits of sauces. It wasn't like teaspoon of this, teaspoon of this, it was like little bits, not like squirted in and you're good.
No, I will say I think it's just a combination because whether you did little bits or not.
Banana pepper juice in it.
Yeah, you're weird. Like, that's why you're not allowed to cook. Because
I was like, I didn't think about it. I was just like, this sounds good, and this sounds good, and this sounds good.
No. You can't, don't ever take a recipe she gives you unless somebody's fact-checked that recipe. This woman put radishes in potato salad one time.
Because in California, they put radishes in potato salad.
California's the devil state.
No,
yeah,
they're
it's
just
the devil
different.
State. The only thing good about California is Disneyland.
I came from California.
Yeah, and you're weird.
And the only thing good about California is Disneyland?
Because you're not a Californian anymore. You're
yes,
a Floridian.
I am.
Nope.
I was still born there.
Floridian.
I've lived there for over half my life.
I've seen you drive. You're a Floridian now.
Once I get past 18 years here, then I will be a Floridian.
No, that's not the way it works.
Yes.
You can legally sign up for student aid as a Floridian.
That's because my residence is here. That doesn't count. You can get a residence here in 2 days.
No, you gotta be here for 12 months.
Anyway.
Any other tips or tricks that you've had to learn with this? Like in the last 2 weeks?
Like at work?
No, just all in around. So let's say somebody, they're about to start their 3rd week. They just hit pureed. Any advice that you can share? Take it slow.
Try not to divert. I have done it a couple of times.
Mm-hmm.
Where I'm like, if I mash it up enough, it's puree.
She texted me the other day and was like, is turkey chili puree? And I was like, nope, that's soft food.
Here's my defense for that, though. Refried beans are considered puree because they're blitzed or whatever.
But if you blitz them, if you were to buy beans, you would have to blitz them.
Couldn't I, in theory, scoop that into a bowl and mash it up with a fork, and it's basically the same thing?
Yes. Ground turkey's not, though.
But it wasn't like big chunks. It wasn't chunks.
Matter.
It was like little tiny.
Anyway, she didn't eat it because she texted me and asked me if that was considered pureed, and I was like, no, it's not considered pureed, and so she didn't eat it.
No, but I wanted to because it smelled good. Anyways, so I've had other small, like not like significant amounts of anything, but like little small pea-sized bites of different things that just are, something that I saw that I was just like, this is soft enough, and as long as I chew it the 30 times and give it time, I'll be okay. So I did do that. But as far as like advice, the biggest advice I can say is just try not to divert from it. As crappy as 3 weeks of puree sounds, it's not just important because you're learning what foods you can put back in.
Right.
It's going to help too, I think, with the getting sick thing if you are prone to getting sick. Because if you're doing it slowly and one thing at a time, then, you can kind of weed out the things that are not settling in your stomach right.
Right.
But other than that, the only thing I can suggest is that when you go to lunch with people at work, you will want to eat some stuff because, you know, you smell it or whatever and it smells good. Especially at this point in this stage. Today, like I said, today was the very first day that I actually walked into the cafeteria and smelled some food and was like, I want to eat that food.
Right.
I haven't had that before, but I think I'm so sick of protein shakes.
Right.
Because protein shakes are the only guaranteed way I know I can meet my protein goal.
So how's that going, meeting your protein goal?
Not good.
No. So you're probably not hitting it every day. You've hit it a couple times, but not every day.
The past few days I have because I've been really drinking protein shakes. But normally on like a regular basis, I'm getting close, just not actually hitting it.
Right.
So like I'll get up, I think my protein goal for me personally is 73 grams to 109 grams, I think.
Okay.
Which is really a wide
Well, basically
range.
if you get within that range,
right,
then you're
then
set.
I'm meeting.
Yeah.
So normally I'll get to like 70 or like 65, like right there at almost the threshold, but it's hard to push it over that without just drinking straight up 2 protein shakes, because 2 protein shakes with the Body Fortress powder is 30 grams per scoop. That's 60 grams, and then 12 grams per milk.
Right.
So that's right there over your goal.
So what about just fluid, like your water, non-caffeinated?
Water is not really a problem.
No, so you're getting your full.
No, I'm getting, I think today was a little bit less than normal. I think I did 48 or 50 ounces of water, and it wasn't water, it was life water, so it had a little bit of flavor and it just doesn't have sugar. But normally I usually get the 64 ounces. Today was a weird day at work.
Yeah.
So I didn't have a chance to get it all in.
Okay.
But other than that, it's okay. It's not bad. I've kind of told you a few things that I have to work on.
Right.
As far as like making sure I can get all my vitamins in, and exercising and stuff is really hard right now because I have a lot of schedule changes happening.
Right.
With work and everything. So trying to get down a new system or pattern to make it work.
Yeah, you're going to have to come home and use the elliptical versus actually getting out and going for a walk, which is it's just a change, so.
Well, and I mean, on the days that I have off, the walking's not bad. We can get out and do that. I did that Sunday because that was my last day off.
Right.
And stuff like that. But, yeah, it's just a matter of setting up the schedule and making sure that I follow through with it.
Okay.
But
do you want to give us a weight update?
So my heaviest weight was 381.
Uh-huh.
And I estimate that at surgery I probably had dropped about 15 pounds, I think, on the liquid diet, between 15 and 20. And now I am officially 1 month out tomorrow, or the day that this video goes up. And I am down, last time I weighed myself, I was 338 pounds.
Nice. Very nice.
So it's like 48, I think is what that is.
You're 381 originally, so 341 would be 40 pounds. So you're 43.
So, something like that.
43 pounds. Nice. All right. Well, that's just kind of like a quick little update as far as she goes, as far as like, it being her almost 1 month officially tomorrow, or when you guys see this 1 month. So just some of the like hills and hurdles she's had to get over. Wasn't her first time being sick. Wasn't her last time being sick. The last time we talked about it. It's just, there's big changes. There's very unique big changes you have to enact to make this work. So, and it's something you struggle with constantly. So she did go through a little bit of a bout where she was like, I'm not losing any weight. This surgery sucks. This was stupid. you know, and then I had to tell her, you know, for the first, once you hit that pureed stage, you'll plateau a little bit because your body's getting used to taking in real rich nutrients again. And so it takes your body time to adjust to taking that in and then losing the weight again. When you hit soft foods, because you'll be taking in more rich foods again there, you'll probably plateau for a little bit there as well. So, but good job. You're doing good. Keep it up.
It's slow, but it's happening.
That's right. Slow and steady wins the race, says the turtle.
Well, it's one of those things that I just have to remember that it's 43 pounds that I didn't lose on my own.
Well, and it's something you have to remember too. This isn't a competition; it's a lifestyle change.
Well, it's not so much that I'm worried about that. I don't have a goal to be smaller than this person or anything like that. It's literally just at this point focusing on the fact that it's weight that I had that I wouldn't have lost by myself, because I have been trying by myself and haven't lost it. So that's where I'm kind of trying to focus a lot of the negative thoughts.
Yeah, keep to the positive.
Yeah.
Good job, kid. Good job.
So we'll see.
All right. Well, if you guys have any questions for us, let us know. Like I said, we want to do we were going to do the whole like setup with the lights and stuff, but I was like, I don't really want to. Let's just kind of do the thing. She was like, well, let's make it kind of like a comfy, nonchalant update video. So that's why we kind of did it this way. Sorry if you hated it. But if you have any questions, let us know as far as the surgery goes, you know, anything out there. Go check out Monday's video. There's a giveaway and there's like a scavenger hunt with the video. Yep. Go check it out. It's pretty cool. I'm kind of excited for it. So, we hope you guys enjoyed it. We love you guys.
Till tomorrow.
Till tomorrow.